Angeles. I would say another day in Seattle, but I don't want to spend another day in Seattle. Just had the weirdest conversation ever. So I'm doing my thing. It is hot. I'm trying to get some housing for myself because I am once again a homeless disabled American veteran. But the universe was trying to say, no, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that at all. So some weirdo on a bike shows up. Hey, Clint. Not you. You're not the weirdo, Clint. But yeah, some weirdo shows up on the bike. And he gets in my path and he's like, I want to talk to you. That's why I stopped. I want to talk to you. So I'm like, okay, I guess we're doing this. So he starts talking to me and, he starts drinking and it's daytime. So of course I'm freaked out. But I say, you know what? Let's do the right thing. Let's get some food. Let's get some food. So I walk him in the opposite direction. And I walk him toward the bus station. And I go inside because this asshole decided to confess to me that he ended up murdering some kids by giving them drugs and they overdose. So I recorded some of that conversation, not the full thing because I'm not getting involved in that mess. But I recorded a portion of it and I have that. And now I have to decide, do I go to the police with that? I mean, it is kind of material evidence. And it wouldn't be too hard to place because, two girls ODing, LSD, whatever. That has to be so fucking specific. And if you were ever to pick that guy up, by the way, his photo should be available at the local bus station here. It was about 20 minutes ago if the police want to investigate that. But yeah, so he confessed that he gave them too much. So I have him recording as he said, I gave them too much. And then I left it at that. So if the police want to do their due diligence and investigate further and find some more evidence that is a little bit better than some drunken confession of some stranger on the street, then that's on them. I'm not a police officer. I'm not a soldier. I'm nothing thanks to the American government. So if you want justice for those slain kids, you go find it. It was about 20 to 25 minutes ago at the Seattle. He came right up to the counter. There should be a clear picture of him. You should have a clear picture of his bike. You should be able to follow that. He's on a bike, so he has to pass through several cameras to wherever he is. So I'm trying to be the anti-hero, but Clint does have a point. You should go to the police with stuff like that. You should. But then how many times did I go to the police about being sexually assaulted on buses? Sexually assaulted and sexually harassed and just harassed to the point that I lost my service animals. I lost my service animals because America didn't want to believe me. America didn't want to do anything. But now that I have an opportunity to maybe end a cold case, I'm supposed to get off my thick ass and do something. Okay. I'll be fair. If I see a policeman on my route while I'm live streaming, I'll mention just that. Let them decide what to do because that's how the justice system works. Now, there are cameras on that route too. You're right by a major train station, right by a major bus route. The guy was confessing over and over and over and over again. So my camera is just a reflection of the many cameras that person had to go through. But that's that. I'll keep live streaming until I see a police officer. I actually had to buy a ticket to get a timestamp because I didn't want this monster to go free after that. So I have the exact time when he walked in. just about. So if I happen to see a policeman, I will relay this to them and let them decide what to do from there. Don't see one yet. Keep walking. Well, look, I'm not a parent, but you would like to think that the police had all the suspects, that they had all the evidence, and maybe, someone dropped the ball, but they tried everything. Maybe they never looked at this person. Maybe they dismissed them altogether. Now this brings some conjecture, but that's it.
My health is one more step down.
Oh my God, the Seattle Indian Health Board. I was supposed to go there, to be with my own people. The one thing that America doesn't afford me, the ability to leave modern Western society for simple, indigenous people like myself. It's all I want. This asshole was telling me, they gave Jimi Hendrix too much money. That's why he died. I'm like, excuse me? Jimi Hendrix, the best musician ever? And you're going to complain about the size of his paycheck? Get real, man. I know I should have turned back and spoke to the three that were on the platform. Fuck it. I completely hate this.
Okay. Oh, online? Yeah. Oh, no. Ready to go?
I tell you what, I'm gonna upload it to the internet right now, and I'll just let the internet decide what they want to do with it. If they want to share it, retweet it, share it at the Seattle Police Department. If Clint wants to share it at the Seattle Police Department, go ahead. I'm just a disabled veteran missing some service animals and being really, really petty about things that aren't human but cared about me, until they became such a problem with everyone grabbing them that I said, I'm not going to be pushed into the fucking street by a bunch of dogs. Because every time I told the police about it, they didn't do anything. But this, maybe they'll do something about, because, the sanctity of human life. All right, so I'm going to end this, and then I'm going to upload this video. Let you people do something good for once.